What is up, guys? Euclid back here with you again, and welcome back finally to a Halo playthrough on my channel. It's been a little bit of a while, but I wanted to jump in and pick up where we left off on our Halo Combat Evolved playthrough. Now, normally I was doing this through a set of restoration downloads and links to basically specifically preserve Halo Combat Evolved in its original format, but to be honest with you, I don't want to fuck with that today. So we're going to play in a classic version through the Master Chief Collection, but I also wanted to go in here to check out this really cool, they're doing the Season 8 of the MCC, which is just codenamed Elite. And it's got some pretty fantastic armors. I've actually unlocked an armor that I really like. But yeah, it's been a while since I've actually made a legitimate Halo video with me playing one of the damn games. I was burnt out for a while, guys, for a multitude of reasons, most of which are not worth mentioning. But what's important is that I am making these videos again, and if I continue to enjoy it, one could argue that I am back, and I'm going to continue this playthrough and others upon this one's completion. So, one thing that I did notice is that during the flighting that I recently did a little bit with my friends, I really like the keyboard. The keyboard helmet is probably my favorite. I really like its look of importance. It almost has like a custom Shipmaster helmet look to it with the Sandhealy. And it feels really good to be talking about that in a video again, so I'm excited. So let's go ahead and jump back into our Combat Evolved playthrough. We'll just go to missions, Silent Cartographer, and we'll do Classic. I know that this isn't going to be exactly as the other episodes were as far as preserved to its, fullest potential. But luckily, this level, hopefully, will be preserved to its full potential. I don't really like the remastered Combat Evolved. I think that it was more of a Reach 2. And for a lot of reasons, that's my opinion. I don't state it as fact, but I think it's best that we go ahead and jump into this game. It's been way too long since we played this. I think we were doing it on Heroic. Options. Skulls on. Boom. I'll turn that off. I'm probably going to turn everything off as far as skulls are concerned. I think the only thing that I would turn on is I Would Have Been Your Daddy. If it's even available. It's been a while, like I said. That's just wrong. Yeah, maybe CE does not have it available. But either way, I think I'm ready to do it. Let's jump back into Halo Combat Evolved with the Silent Cartographer. Yes, I'm sure. I was doing a Legendary playthrough recently, I think. Or not recently, years ago. But it feels good to be jumping back into CE, so I just figured I would do it with the luxury of the Master Chief Collection, everything in one place. Here we go. This looks so smooth on PC. All right.
I can't believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island.
I've got my controller.
The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center.
And into the beach we go, the D-Day of Halo. I have missed.
And installations. One of them contains the map.
Genuinely missed this game, but I'm ready for this level. Go, go, go. I'll do my little artillery trick. And yes, I know it's a waste of grenades, but I remember being younger and playing Combat Evolved. Well, bye guys. I would also obsess, not only would I try to make grenades look like artillery shells, but I would obsess with saving my Marines. I do not still have that magical ability to save my Marines. Okay. Gotta reload. Leads down there. Alright, lead down with a bullet hose. Nice. Music to my ears, Flowhammer. Oh, Foehammer. Our favorite sassy pelican pilot. Oh, this level. It's been so long since I've genuinely played a Halo campaign mission just for shits and giggles. Wow.
Let's roll!
Right, let's do it.
Okay, let's move out. Let's go find the map room that will show us the location of Halo's control center.
Okay, no horn. So I figured we would go ahead and pick up some spare ammo, since we are playing on heroic, and I'm definitely rustier than these Marines' armor. Oh, we got some grenades. See? Worth it. Worth the scavenging. So this level, I was absolutely obsessed with the Silent Cartographer level for many reasons. But at the time I had played Halo Combat Evolved, I was still, I was still in grade school. I was young when I played this game. I didn't play the game as soon as it came out. Everybody claims to have been around when it came out. I'm about to be 30 years old, and I didn't play the game when it first came out. But I will tell you that when I played this game for the first time, this level and its beginning sequence, the only thing about it that I hated is that it wasn't bigger. I wanted a bigger beach landing. I wanted a bigger mission. I wanted, gunners taking place behind some form. But I was overly obsessed with the study and the battles of World War II and later World War I. Oh, there's another grenade. How about that? Please? Nice. So we filled up on assault rifle ammunition, which is good because it goes fast. And we have our Warthog, which is extremely powerful, but vehicles in Halo 1 have the innate ability to boop you, and you get sent straight to oblivion. So, Halo Combat Evolved. Let me check. I need to check and make sure my mic settings are good. I'm rusty. Like I said, when it comes to any of the Halo games and their campaigns, I'm rusty, but it feels good to be playing it again. I was burnt out for a while, guys. I'm sorry. I know that a lot of you followed me originally for Halo content. But, here I am, and I know it's late, more than likely too late for most of you. But for those of you still around, well, if you're still here, thank you. Fun fact for this part of the level, if I can still do it, I would always park my Warthog here.
Ow, the bird, man! That's the best you can do. Hey, that was mine!
I disagree.
See?
Oh.
They're not so tough.
So these guys will stay. The beautiful thing about these derpy but somewhat deadly Halo CE Marines is that wherever you place them, they'll kind of hold their ground as a stationary NPC / turret manner. And yeah, it's helpful because you can just park one here, and then there you go, and then just unload on them.
Stay on target.
Save your ammo. Oh, it's great.
Eat it.
And with some artillery.
Come get some.
Literally, fragmentation grenades are like artillery simulators.
Mess with us again.
Every time you throw a fragmentation grenade down in Halo Combat Evolved, the plume of smoke and dirt that is resulting from that literally looks like at least small caliber artillery. Legendary might have been more interesting, but I think it would be more fun for me playing through if I just, didn't try to be cocky. It's been a while, and I might as well accept it. Now I got that stupid song stuck in my head. I can't say that once around my girlfriend without her saying, starting to slightly sing the lyrics of the song. Before we take up what's going on up here, yeah, we'll wipe out these jackals first and then grab that overshield.
I'll bet the silent cartographer is somewhere inside that facility.
Looks like a Covenant position ahead. Pretty well.
Look at
More
that.
of them.
Get him!
I see him.
There's also a tunnel up here, but pretty much all of you that play CE already know about that and all the different pathways you can choose. I will say that the younger me, preteen me and earlier, that played CE back in the day, didn't know about all the alternate paths you could take. Because although this is a somewhat linear game, it really didn't feel linear because of how open the levels were. You really did, for the most part, get to choose. One of the best things about CE, I think, was not only its soundtrack, but the mood, the atmosphere.
Over here.
God, it looks so good. And the frames per second is ridiculous. Almost said something bad.
Come on.
Oh, I got him! I got 2 sticks and they were both luck. That's what you get. Alright. And I would always do this thing though. Like I would actually purposely like park my warthogs in certain locations.
Over here. I'm on it. You want some more?
Oh, go, 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 go. All right. Okay.
Nice and smooth.
No!
The Covenant are putting up a real
Not
fight.
worth it.
The Cartographer
All right.
must be here.
Take the warthog down with us.
Analysis indicates that the map room should be
We
at
can't
the bottom
play
floor.
this level.
Let's keep going inside. Don't let them lock the doors.
Oh no! No!
I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of
Oh yeah, we could have crashed the
They've locked
I don't want to skip any parts of the level,
have enough
but we can
firepower
obviously
to get
get
through.
through and kill the zealot if we
Cortana to keys.
really try.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center? Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress.
All right.
We can't proceed unless we can disable this installation's
Jesus.
security system. Understood. We're still en route to the objective. I may be out of contact when we get there. Here are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. Failure, people, is not an option.
Echo 419 to ground teams. I'll stay on station and keep an eye out for Covenant bolts.
Second
Ooh!
squad, ready to roll.
Covenant crates.
Topside. LZ looks secure, sir. Nothing moving. Good luck, people. Keys out.
Love it.
We need to find the security override to get this door open.
I hear you, girl, but can we all? Yes. Can we all take a minute to appreciate the sounds coming from this thing and the proximity? God, I love it, dude. Everything about it is amazing. I just enjoy it, dude. Everything about these, from the sounds of these to the sounds of the original Xbox dashboard when you're at the main menu. What were they supposed to be, like sounds from NASA or something? Some kind of like recorded frequencies, like radio frequencies or something. Kind of rare, but they shared them anyways. I don't remember the exact story behind it, but what I do know is that CE has some classic Xbox. I don't even want to say classic because I know a lot of people don't like that, but it has some old Xbox memories for me, and that's why I really enjoy it. So, but yeah, this part of the level, there's just so many parts that I guess if you dabbled with Halo Custom Edition, you can make your own battles and landings. And I remember you could play Blood Gulch, and there was a Blood Gulch map that I had downloaded for Halo PC, just regular Combat Evolved PC, disc version or whatever. And you could download it for free on the internet. And there was a version of Blood Gulch that had one side spawning continuous Marines and the other side spawning continuous Covenant. That's what I wanted. I wanted NPC battles. I don't really know why, but that's what I wanted.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island.
Alright, so this dude's gonna lay
Oh, where that
waste.
came from? Ah, yeah!
And then I'm gonna join him and double guns.
Here comes more! Come back to class so I can school you again! That one's free!
Alright, let's get him in a position where they can't really dodge a shit.
Give me an angle!
It's all jackals, fortunately. Oh, Grunt! No! Goodbye. So much for that. Alrighty. Alright, load it up. Boop! Boop! Ah! I see you, sugar. This dude's being a chicken shit. In reality, we all know when we're talking shit about our enemies if they're hiding. It's because they're smart enough to hide. Let's be real with ourselves. You get a warthog up here too, but I'm not gonna mess with that. Oh! Oh! He moonwalked. He poofed. All right. Hi. Oh, nice. No, no, no. Uh-oh. Come on, baby. I got no grenades. Yeah, baby. Woohoo! Ooh! Ah, yeah! Hell yeah, baby. We probably use some other weapons too. Might trade off the assault rifle. Haha! Well, the pistol. Combat evolved pistol, as you all already know by now, if you've played this game before, which most of you have. Uh-oh. Pinpoint. Very nice. But yeah, that was another thing that I didn't know as a kid. I did not know until I accidentally shot one in the back because I ran out of assault rifle ammo. And I'm like, oh, okay. Oopsie. Yeah, I just don't figure that shit out. So, like, you start to replay the game because the replay value of Combat Evolved's campaign, of just about every Halo campaign, I'd say almost all of the Halo campaigns have extremely high replay value, and that's another reason that Halo is so praised. But God of like, may the gods of the Pantheon of Greece take me as a sacrifice if they ever stop making, you know, campaigns for Halo. Because, you know, the multiplayer is a big part of the heart of it, so I don't think one is better than the other. Because I got a lot of golden memories from both, from multiplayer and campaign. But this area even, right here, I would purposely stage Marines and Warthogs and go back to the drop point where we landed at the beach, our little Halo D-Day section at the beginning of this level. And I would purposely keep Marines and Warthogs so that I'd have little NPC fights and stuff. Don't ask me, I was a bored-ass kid. But I did it, and the memories are golden. Back then, I could have actually probably fiddled with stuff on PC, but I didn't have a PC. Because I didn't have a job. I was a kid. And Halo was a nice escape from grade school, which sucked. Grade school was really shit. I mean, it was dumb. You didn't know who you were. You didn't figure out what anything. We had an overabundance of rules. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no. Oh, I got him. No, I didn't. Sorry, bro. Alright, well. Yeah, we'll take it because we got more ammo for it. Somehow? Are there Marines around here? Where'd I get the... Well, I just didn't use it, derp. Stupid ass. But anyways, this level right here, the beginning of it, the outer sections of it, the reoccurring battles from it are great. These guys... You can also be kind of stealthy in Halo Combat Evolved, which is great. Which is another reason why you should actually... We go to settings and gamepad, crouch behavior. We're going to turn it to toggle. I don't care. Having that option. But if you move too fast, even while crouching, it'll untoggle. So you gotta move really slow. So... Yeah, risk versus reward. Here's another thing I loved about CE. The bright blue, vibrant blood from the Ungoi. From the grunts. You know, it was great. You just shoot them up, and that really pays off. I mean, it really builds a creepy, slaughtery just horrifying ambience later on, you know? Definitely it builds up a good ambience later on whenever you're dealing with flood and sentinels and it's dark as shit. I can't get over how much I love the sound of these crates, dude, and it's just been so long. I think we all swim in nostalgia, though. Just about everybody from the Halo community that at least appreciates that part of familiar sight there. That part of CE is its sound effects, its music, its ambience. Hey, girl. Oh shit. You know, the sad part is the pistol kind of made the hunters a bit redundant. Hunters get dangerous as shit, especially in 343 games. I mean, they really fuck you up. Which I appreciate 343 for, like, making them not so easy to dispatch. And that's one thing, like, I love both era, the Bungie era and the 343 era. But there's just certain memories about, you know, the Halo series.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system.
Don't tell me how to live my life, Cortana. God. The bottomless chasms and... Let's go over here. Pretty sure like stealth elites and shit show up at this point. I used to know everything about every level, about every part of this game. I think my thumbnail artist is the only person I know that probably ever, and still does of course, you know, knew more about Combat Evolved than I do. But I just had it memorized because I played it so much. I would play this game's campaign 3-4 times a week. Get out of school, even high school, I'd play it a lot.
That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
There's the Zealot Sanhili. Which reminds me of a minigame I used to play when I would do co-op campaign with friends. It's quiet. So, this part has stealth elites.
Mayday! Mayday! Dropship Bravo 22 taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude!
You can see it.
Understood. We're on our way.
Come here. Ah. Yeah, that music makes you feel like, oh fuck, I gotta get out of this dark area. Like I gotta... That's the ambience that CE really had. The music was timed well. It said it's quiet. And that, it was creepy. It was like, it's quiet. And you're alone down here. It is eerily quiet. It's quiet. And that makes you nervous. Like that builds that feeling of nervousness. God, I love that crates noise.
Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons.
Yeah.
After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could use them. Let's move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
So you can actually... Oh! Oh, overshield, thanks. Haha! Fuck it, I'll give you something to think about. Alright. There's a grunt? Alright, so I guess before we go... Ooh. Oh, you little shit. He just took out my shields. Okay. Oh, dude. He just took off a nice, juicy chunk of my health. Yeah, so there's a ramp over here, though. We can take out those Ungoi. It's a fun fucking level, dude. I would replay this, and like playing on a legendary is a challenge because you couldn't get past certain spots, or you would camp out or wait for the enemies to be unwary and like smack an ass, like, you know. Oh my god, my favorite grunt, you know, backpack methane tank designs were the ones from CE. But we're seeing those designs resurface, and we have been since a pair of games ago, really. Oh, oh, he got me. Okay. If I can shower him. Nope. There we go. I love it. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, the ammunition in the assault rifle from CE has to be extremely low caliber. I mean, the size of the magazine and how many rounds are in that thing is ridiculous. Jesus fuck, how many rockets can you have? I don't remember being able to have this many rockets in this game. We don't have any Marine allies anymore either because I killed them all like a fucking idiot. Alright. So we're going to move back. We're going to go back to the landing zone. Yeah. And we should have a couple more Marines here that can be our gunner and our passenger. Yep. Hell yeah. So yeah, I didn't play it carefully. It was more about getting immersed. Alright, gentlemen. Get in.
Punch it!
Let's do it. And I like the thought of like them not being left behind. But mainly they were meant to keep the landing zone clear. I think is the picture that was being painted. So now we are going back to the entranceway down to the Cartographer. So, but just this level, it's endless scapes. Of course, a good argument that I'm going to make on behalf of my friend Joshua Ezzell. This is his argument. Credit goes to him. It was CE. Things weren't thought of back then and there were limitations. But in the background, you see that horizon, that white horizon. I like to imagine that's a Halo wall. And that's because of something that Josh, who does most of my thumbnails, especially my Halo thumbnails, said to me, is that there would be an extremely, I don't remember the exact measurement, Josh, sorry, but there would be an extremely tall wall on this entire horizon because the wall has to keep things from falling off, you know? And I imagine extremely high gravity or whatever along the walls, too, just because of the sheer pressure and the drop or whatever. But, oh my goodness, I booped him. He got booped. They're like, no!
Keep it up!
Vehicular jackal slaughter.
Keep it steady!
There. Jackals are assholes when you didn't know how to deal with them as a kid. Oh boy. Is it safe to sit here and like...
Oh, man!
I think it would be safe-er. Okay, fuck it, let's do it. We're gonna rush him.
Come get some! Firing! Roadkill!
Yeah, buddy. Woo!
That'll do him!
Ah, those crates. I need one of those crates in my room. I just want to listen to it all day. Let it hum. Remind me of all my good memories. Alright. So these guys, I'm going to bring down with me again. Otherwise, they're going to get slaughtered by all the troops up here. And that zealot, he's gone. And I never understood where he went. But he definitely, like, the door got open and he's like, fuck this.
Down.
Yeah, and I like that they still, to this day, it's something to bring up is that, you know, even this early on, the NPCs in CE really weren't that bad. They were pretty phenomenal, if you ask me. So, what I like to do here, to prevent any enemies, and this is probably completely fucking unnecessary, but I would do this thing to where I knew enemies really did not do a good job of jumping over ledges. I would make him get out. And that way, you know, you got a little garrison to hold your gate or whatever. I was a kid. I didn't know the fuck I was doing. But I will tell you this. I like this part. You can choose to go straight this way. Or you can go out here. And a little cutscene will play. But it's optional. You don't have to go out there and experience that cutscene where Master Chief kicks off one of these little beacon things. And what are those beacon things anyways? Boop! Sound's not matching up exactly either. But MCC issue, I'm sure. Yeah, like what are those things, I wonder. But yeah, and you'll notice there are enemies in the distance. But it's just so fucking phenomenal. You better quit it, mister. Then of course, you know, you got Marines down here who have been slaughtered trying to push further and further into the complex. But I've always like wanted to know when I was a kid. Like I always try to figure out ways to jump over there, and I failed miserably. But I always, oh hi sugar. I always tried my damnedest to find ways to get over there because I wanted to see what those in the hallway, even if it was just a complete. That's what Halo Combat Evolved is so famous for, in my opinion. Without people always directly knowing what it is is that it had that sense of wonder and mystery because of the Forerunner ruins and the things you're exploring, what you're doing. Oh shit, I can sneak this part. So I'll do toggle, but toggle's actually harder in CE. So I'm going to give it a try. In fact, actually, because if you're holding it, you know it ain't going to fuck up on you. Yeah, we'll do hold. Okay, so now that I'm holding it, I feel like I can kind of move. Okay, so there's an Ungoy patrolling up here. It's harder than I remember because I'm trying not to press my thumbstick inside of itself. And of course, enemies might see you. Oh no! Fuck. I used to be so good at silencing, like, silently eliminating entire rooms of enemies in this game. I love you. Alright! So obviously the jackals will push up this ramp or whatever. Fuck it. There we go. I love loading the spunker. The spanker is amazing. Okay, so they're dead. Again, another alternate path I didn't know about when I was a kid in this section of the route down to the Cartographer. Those are familiar later in Halo 2 as well. Was right here. This little chute. This little laundry chute of a thing. So you take this path. And next thing you know, sneaking was hard in this game, man. And you have hunters on the outside. I don't really want to pick up a shitload of ammo until I'm done with this level, like this section. Oh! Okay. Pinpoint. When we go down there, there's enemies under us, like they know that we're on our way, but before we push on that way, you know, if you don't go down the laundry chute section, however, you actually end up here. And that's where those dead jackals are. Matter of fact, okay, that's just a plasma pistol. But yeah, I mean, it's just, this game has so many fond memories with me. Halo Combat Evolved is the reason that I got into the series, like probably a majority of people in the community. I mean, that's kind of a given. It's the first game. But Halo 2 was the first one I actually tried. Fun fact. Bet you guys didn't know that. Combat Evolved was, you can't really compare the two. They're so different, but they carry off each other. Combat Evolved has a more bulky, kind of simplistic way of playing the game. Look at that. Sometimes there'll be enemies down there, which can always be nice. I'm going to turn toggle back on for the crouch, because I'm thinking it's actually easier. You just got to be patient. I'm wondering if those enemies are below me. Probably. If you're smart, though, you...
You've got 2 enemy dropships coming in fast.
Oh, no.
Okay, people, we got company coming. Let's set the table. Engage enemy forces on site.
It'll be easier to hold them off from inside the structure. Can you get inside?
Negative. They're closing in too fast. Negative. Chief, you gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
You heard him.
Give him hell, Marine. We'll be in a tight spot if we
So
don't get out of
pretty.
here before additional reinforcements arrive. Let's find that map.
The lighting of this game is beautiful. Very much ahead of its time, I would argue. Try not to let that jackal, let those Kigyar know that I'm here. At least not directly. Like, not in their direct vicinity. All these endless chasms. So fucking cool. If we're smart, we can probably get behind one of these jackals. Oh, there's a door. But even these just little glowing panels and stuff. Look at that. And the sounds coming from them. It's phenomenal, man. Everything about this game was just, ugh. I'm so glad to be covering it again. To be continuing, I guess, my coverage of it. Okay, so there's enemies down there. But then there's also this route. I think there's a grunt or something nearby. Ooh, it's a nice. Okay, so you can run here. Forgot how fun that was. Go up here. Give this grunt a little booty slap. Oh no. And I'm pretty sure there's other grunts sleeping down here. Maybe. I don't fucking remember. But. Ooh. Ah. Just in the nick of time.
There.
Oh, here we are.
Activate the map.
Look at this. Hey! I know where we're at now. Let's grab that overshield. Oh, the noises. And the sounds. I certainly understand a lot of my friends' obsession with this
Halo's
game.
control center is located there. That structure appears to be some sort of temple or shrine, if I'm interpreting this correctly. Interesting. A shrine is an unlikely place to put such a significant installation.
Cortana to Captain Keyes. The captain has dropped out of contact, Cortana. His ship may be out of range or having equipment problems.
Keep trying. Let me know when you've re-established contact. And then
So
tell
much
us
blood.
Chief and I have determined the location of the control center. We'll be heading there as soon as we're topside.
So much blood.
Phone hammer out.
Look at all the... It's a party. Oh god, I used to love doing that. Just running around and smacking grunts and killing them. Like, just camouflage, smacking everything. Stealthing stuff was fun, and I should have known a long time ago that I was... Hey, sugar! Uh-oh. There we go. Time to go upstairs. Got some good anthem music playing, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, baby! All right, baby. Where's the elite? Oh yeah, that elite's plasma rifle is fucking me up. Stay behind some cover. Okay. We're somewhat recovering our shield so we can move. Okay. St. Ely's not fucking around. He knows his troops are down. Now we're going to move up and actually eliminate him as the main threat. There we go. Big Bumpa Bus is down. Okay, got our flashlight on. Yep. Come here, baby. Bang. All right, what do we got up here? Let's reload our spanker. Somebody can spanker. All right. Yeah, so these levels, the designs, the challenges that are offered by them, and the little different separating pieces or whatever, super interesting. Oh, I just headshotted his ass. Oh, yeah. Hey, baby. Where'd you go? Oh, he got my ass. That's what I get, though, for trying to run and gun these guys on heroic and not using every advantage I have. Kind of deserve it, I guess. Alright. Reload our shit. His shield's hasn't quite recharged yet. Up we go. I heard some Marines go, whoa! So they must be right up here. Question is, are they alive? Love it. Oh! Much as I really think the elites are badass. Halo 1, they're just all assholes. Oh, man. Goodbye, sweet crate. I love thee. Are my Marines still alive? Oh, my God! They got him! They got him! So we used to play this mini game where we would co-op and we would find a zealot and we would make sure all Marines and stuff weren't in the area, or they could be because it'd be hilarious. But these guys just toasted his ass. He just rushed their hog. Okay, I remember what I used to do years ago when I was younger. I used to take this hog and I'll just show you because we're here anyways. Get in, my dude. I would get in there and I would park it like this, and I would get my Marine out.
Let's go.
And he couldn't get to, just start hacking at the Warthog, and then mow him down. I would get close enough to where he spawned, but you know, later on in the game, obviously I'd just stick him with a grenade. But before, I'd be like terrified of zealots and shit. I'd be like, what do I do? How do I fight him? Oh my goodness. Just finding fun little methods to make NPCs fight each other when they normally wouldn't. That's what I liked.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
Roger.
Hey, girl. Shit. Just keep driving through. Pinball. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, it burns.
Hey, baby. I'm just gonna keep trying to hit him.
That's the best you can do. Leave some for me. Woohoo! Yeah, everybody out.
And I like to imagine they actually get on the Pelican with you. But yeah, a solid Cartographer level. Shorter than I remember every year. I think when I was a kid, I imagined this level was a lot longer. But definitely the reason this level was so, I don't know, likable for me was because of the beach landing. The obvious part was the invasion. I thought it was cool as shit that we were landing on a beach.
Cortana, these coordinates are underground.
The Covenant did a thorough seismic
Oh shit!
find out shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels, which circle the whole ring.
I hope your analysis is on the money, Cortana. This pelican won't turn on a dime.
Look on the bright side, Philhammer. The last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
Huh. Badass. Very nice. We're not playing Assault on the Control Room, so I'm just going to pause that shit. But I will tell you that, yeah. We'll go ahead and save and quit. But no, that level's great. I love it. Most of all, glad to be back playing CE. So that's the best part about it all, I think, is that I'm playing Combat Evolved. We're continuing the series. I can finally use that thumbnail that I had Josh make for me. A lot of good feelings from it, and honestly good to be putting out Halo content again for once, because it's been way too long, and I feel like I've neglected the series at this point. I looked, and I haven't put my last CE video for the Truth and Reconciliation I put out in 2018. Like, Jesus Christ, that's a long time ago. So, with that being said, guys, I hope you liked the video, and I hope you're glad we're returning to some Halo Combat Evolved, and we're returning to some Halo playthroughs as well. Maybe we will even dive into some other videos Halo-related, because it feels good to be making them again. With that being said, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, leave a like. If you didn't, a dislike with a reason why, if you would be so graceful enough to tell me why you don't like it. You want to see more videos like this and others in the future and more Halo, then subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell beside the subscribe button. It's the best way to support me, and the best thing about it is free. For those of you that want to follow me on social media, Twitter's the best way. Any other method, I will mention in the section down below. And for those of you that want to support me directly, I demonetized my channel several months ago because it wasn't worth the headache of monetization and ads. So I started a Patreon account, and thus far I have 4 patrons that are supporting me in our little camp and support group, and their names are Paul Powers, Legacy 11, Miha, and Daniel Cutforth. You guys fucking rock. It's good to be returning to Halo Combat Evolved. I am Euclid, and I'll see all of you Spartans on the ring in a fucking Halo video finally yet again in the next video. Bye, guys.